Everything in the water is mind-blowing. I mean, it really is. Because it's just absolutely full of life that we don't even know what all the interactions are of these things yet. So we don't need a spaceship to travel. We just need a scuba or a rebreather or a snorkel.
We need passionate leaders. We need people to take the next step, take us to the next level so that we can drive the change that's critically needed. Louie is one of those people. He's an artist, he's a visionary, he's a communicator.
Coming from being a National Geographic photographer, he has an amazing eye. He's not just somebody that walks the walk himself, but he is able to carry these stories into people's living rooms, into movie theaters, and have the audience walk out a different person.
It's not enough to just tell somebody that the oceans are falling apart, that we're losing them. You need to have people take direct action so that you can actually create change. We're changing the way people feel. And then this is the key to what we do. First, you get people's heart. You get them to understand that there's another way to look at the world. And then they start to change the way that they think based on the way that they feel. So then the information, the same information you would have given them, they now use to support their emotions.
There's something about his vision of being able to do things on such a big scale. So when we first started talking about projecting onto the Empire State Building, I mean, it kind of seemed ridiculous.
We wanted to call attention to a worldwide extinction crisis. And, people said, well, God, this is going to be expensive. It's going to, it's a Saturday night in New York. All the important people are going to be out of town. The press can't afford to keep people there overtime because it's late. It's dark later in New York in August, so it'll be a non-event. Nobody will hear about this thing that you do even if you can pull it off. Well, it took about 4 years to get the permission to do it. We finally raised the money, and we had 939 million media views by Thursday.
Those images reached billions of people across the entire planet, and to sit back and see my work, the work of my colleagues, and our community on those landmarks, transforming them from things of society to things of nature and some of the most threatened species, billboarded right there in front of the entire world. It brought tears to my eyes and inspired me that there are ways that we can reach people that we have just started to tap into. And I think for Louie, he was the visionary that really made those stories and those images sing across the entire planet on those landmarks.
We're doing this kind of work, put ourselves at risk because we believe in the bigger mission. It's not about making a film, it's about starting a movement. And that's what we try to do with the film.
Louie is an activist. He wants to make the world a better place.
Thanks for the honor. It's a great honor, but it really is about the team, and it's about the community that we have, that we've created, everybody's created, so it's nice to be singled out, but it's really important to see that this all happens not just because of me. It happens because of you and the audience, the people that you surround yourself, you work with, and it's because everybody has an enormous amount of potential to do way more than we think is possible. There's something that's really exciting about a film, that when you have 90 minutes with a film, really potent, when the visuals are interesting, it's an engaging story, you have wonderful music going, and it's a compelling story. You have 90 minutes is enough time to change a person's DNA.